Next.
I'm that bitch.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so listen. Technical difficulties. My production wasn't right. My shit wasn't right, and I had to go and end the live, and I had to come back. Alright, so we are back again, and I think that because I was, about to get into some thrifty throwbacks, then my live ended. But without further ado, before we get into this video, I need everybody to hit that subscribe. This is part 2. We are back. I ain't got no more alcohol left. The Douce is gone. So we're going to try to get through this live tonight. All right, so we got some topics that we are going to get into. All right, so like when I left off, I was talking about Vivica A. Fox, and I was talking about the whole situation with them. But right now, let's go ahead and tune into the next subject. All right, so if you are live, make sure that you hit that thumbs up and make sure that you hit that subscribe button, okay? So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get into it. So a lot of people have been speculating that the Lil Baby has been signed by Gucci Mane. Now, I don't know about you, but I can speak facts when there are facts here and receipts. All I can say is Lil Baby is one of the hottest rappers out right now. And if you disagree with that, then I don't know what type of musical taste that you have. But listen, it's my opinion. You may not like him, you may not like the music, but he is a good rapper. So a lot of people over the weekend were just speculating that he signed with 1017 because Gucci Mane gave him a new chain. All right, so it says Gucci Mane just gave Lil Baby made Lil Baby an honorary member of the Brick Squad. Rappers show love to each other in a variety of ways, and it's at times like these that we can all use a little bit more love in our way. It seems Gucci Mane decided to bless Lil Baby with an iced out care package in the form of a diamond-clad 1017 chain. It says, and Lil Baby didn't waste any time showing his new piece off to his followers. He captioned the close-up video of his new rocks with, quote, how do you get 1017 and you for PL? He was like, the numbers refer to Gucci's label, 1017 Eskimo, and Lil Baby's label and brand, 4PL. All right, so we are live and we are in color tonight. So I hope y'all are up with me and I hope that y'all are here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the next topic. So let's go ahead and talk the baby real quick. Let's go ahead and talk the baby. Shall we? We're going to talk the baby. I titled this Lil Baby, oh well, don't shoot me. But if you guys remember a couple of months ago, if not a couple months ago, a year ago, the baby had an altercation with this rapper named Cam Cohart. Now, the baby had this whole spectacle in the store, in the fashion store, and he's allegedly beat the guy up, etc., etc., etc. But listen to what Cam Cohart has to say.
It's time to finally clear the air of what was real and what was fake. For all the people been wondering that this whole time. A year later, as agreed by my team, amongst others, a year later, it's time to tell y'all what really happened. What's really going on the Charlotte music scene. Yes, niggas, it was fake. It was a hoax, nigga. You feel me? Now, some parts was real, but it was definitely heavily fabricated after the fact. You feel me? Not just on their end, on mine too. You feel me? That's Hollywood for you, niggas. You feel me? Everything I said after that shit happened, everything that was me for the past year on the internet was for. It's time to finally clear the air of what was real and what was fake. For all the people been wondering that this whole time. A year later, as agreed by my team, amongst others, a year later, it's time to tell y'all what really happened. What's really going on the Charlotte music scene. Yes, niggas, it was fake. It was a hoax.
So I made 135,000 last year, gross netted 100.
Sorry, y'all, about that. Oh my God. Listen, we've been having a few cocktails. Now, if y'all didn't catch that, my sound was off, and I'm so unprofessional tonight. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this docket up tonight because we done had a few cocktails, okay? And my sound is off. My sound is off. All right, mind you, I'm doing this all solo tonight. Production, we gonna get it together. All right, so let's get into some good news. So for the people that's just not tuning in, I do apologize for the technical difficulties. We are running some new software, but let's go ahead and get into it. So OnlyFans model Dallas Wade, this model right here with the red hat on, responds to comedian Ryan Davis' criticism for marketing gay men. So if you don't know what's going on, this man right here markets to gay men. He allegedly is straight and he markets his, body and solicits his body to gays on OnlyFans for money. And let's go ahead and get into it.
So I made 135,000 last year, gross netted 108,000.
So you have made 6 figures in 1 year from OnlyFans in 2019.
I made 6 figures this year in 1 month. Yeah. By sitting at home in the comfort of my home and just taking pictures and videos. A large gay fan base, right? So they like ass. Probably 85% gay males, 15% women. It's definitely obviously heavier on the guy side. So I'm an ally with them, so I go to a lot of pride events. So I made 135,000 last year, gross netted 108,000.
Y'all hear that? All right, so let's get into it. So this is what comedian Ryan Davis had to say about about Dallas Wade. So listen.
You're not gay, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, if you ask or send pictures of a man's ass, if you're a man who asking for it or you're a man that's delivering, y'all both gay. You don't understand that, nigga. It's okay. Be you, but stop trying to sit with us, nigga. That's not how it works. There's an LGBTQIA community. There's so many letters, nigga. You gotta be one of them, but you're not us. And that's okay, nigga, but just go sit over there. And yes, being gay for pay is still gay. I don't care what you're talking about. It's like, nah, I don't feel it in my heart or in my mind, but I gotta get this money, nigga. If you gotta do that to get money, then nigga, you gay. You not gay, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, if you ask...
So y'all heard that. So he actually responded. He said, he commented on my Instagram, and actually, the model actually commented, he said, meanwhile, y'all got bosses that have to drive and clock into a job, and that pays the minimum wage, but y'all want to hate on my hustle because I created something to allow for investments and growth of more business opportunities. Okay, LOL, you're doing great, y'all. Focus on your own money, and then maybe you'll have some instead of worrying about mine. Link in bio. So, I mean... Listen, OnlyFans is very clearly very lucrative for a lot of people. So to each his own. If you can do it, get your money and do what you're gonna do, and do it and be the best that you can be in your business. But speaking of LGBT, my city, my state, come on, Dallas, Texas scores a 100 for LGBT workplace equality. So for the people that don't know what's going on, we are here. Dallas is here. All right, so let's find the article. Let's find it. Where's the receipts at? All right, so it says, American Airlines and GameStop Corp are among the list of companies that score perfectly for LGBT equality in the workplace, according to the 2020 Human Rights Campaign Annual Corporate Equality Index. Ooh. It says this sparked conversation since Texas state law has not protected employees from discrimination based on their sexual orientation or identity since 2013. Although many companies refuse to service the LGBT community, Vanessa Gray, diversity, inclusion, culture, and engagement manager for the city of Dallas, wants everyone to know that they are welcome. Quote, our city leaders work tirelessly to ensure our residents and those visiting our city can live, work, and play and exist without being discriminated against because of who they are. 63% of Americans in the U.S. have reported discrimination activities, according to the Federal Adversary for the Human Rights Campaign. Companies like Vista Energy, D.R. Horton's Incorporated, and Yum Chinese Holding did not participate in the equality poll. Overall, Dallas, Texas has scored a 100 for LGBT equality for 5 consecutive years. And I think that's it for my doctor tonight, y'all. Now, look, listen, we are getting into some things, and I want to talk briefly about Kevin Gates, but I just want to say shout out to Dallas, Texas for being inclusive and being positive as far as in when you need a job and when you need to handle these things. So shout out to my city and shout out to the Gay Magazine for all that they do and for all of their news. Make sure you go and follow them for all of the latest tea. All right, so I think this is the last thing that I want to bring on my docket, and that was a little bit of Kevin Gates. All right, so you guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I was going to give it to you all in a nutshell, but listen, I had some technical difficulties. But listen, Kevin Gates' sex tape has Twitter disappointed and unimpressed at his lack of. Now listen, a lot of people seen the Kevin Gates mixtape, and I mean sex tape. I said mixtape. Get into it. A lot of people seen Kevin Gates sex tape, and they were not here for it. So let's go ahead and get into a little bit of the article. Another day in quarantine, another sex tape leaks. This time it's Kevin Gates, and Twitter is not letting this one go. Not because the sex tape does not look like the woman in it is his wife, which he understands. Quite a few Twitter users shockingly impressed. All right, so let's go to Twitter. It says, all the ladies after seeing Kevin Gates' sex tape of Kevin Gates wasn't doing it. He does. No, he's like, okay, come on. Oh, so they don't want to play it. So they deleting their tweets out here nowadays. Oh, child. Let's go to the link. Okay, so let's see. So there, basically, I'm just gonna play. It says Kevin Gates had one job, and that was to be about what he rapped about. I'm disappointed with the Black China, and a couple of these are not loading. But we just gonna go to Instagram. Let's see. Let's see what the Shade Room has to say. All right, it says social media react. All right, let's go see a few tweets. It says, how do I see Kevin Gates' homemade video on my timeline? Someone put that Kevin Gates sex video on my timeline and I have nothing to say. Not too shabby at all. Let's keep going. It says that better be drinking in that video with Kevin Gates. It says, now Kevin Gates, you make all that nasty music and this is what you bring to the video. Child, I don't know about you, but let's see. All right, let's keep it going. All right, what else does social media have to say? They said, LMAO, I was wondering why Kevin Gates was trending, and then I saw he should have kept that video in his camera roll, baby. Okay, yeah. All right, so that was really it that social media had to say, Kevin Gates. I just want to say this, that, you know, it's when you get to a point to where the music is not working and, you know, you have to create publicity for yourself. Kevin Gates' music is not the same. They're not listening to his music the same. So at the end of the day, you kind of see like, you know, they do things just like Akbar. They'll release a sex tape just to stay noticed and just to have a little bit of clout and fame. But y'all, I don't want to keep y'all up too late. Listen, I know I had a few technical difficulties, but listen, okay? I am here and I am, you know, fabulous, okay? Now listen, make sure you follow me on all social media. And let's get into something before I wrap this up. Let's go ahead and play something real quick. Now, I did want to go back to Instagram, and I want to just speak on Tamar Braxton really quick. I want to go to That's So Bold. Let's speak about Nicki Minaj really quick before we wrap this up. We're actually going to bring up academics and Tamar Braxton really quick. So, Tamar Braxton actually came to the defense. If you caught part one of the live, then you know that I brought up Nicki Minaj, the whole situation that's going on right now. So Tamar Braxton was actually on the live, was actually on the Queen Supreme Court with T.S. Madison, and she defended Nicki Minaj. So Usher said that Nicki was a product of Lil' Kim, and this is what Tamar had to say.
I appreciate Nicki. I love her too. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I look at them as two different entities.
They are.
They are.
I don't give a damn. What come what may. Little Kim did not give Nicki Minaj her talent. So therefore, who are you to take Nicki Minaj's talent away from her?
Right.
Don't get too involved in the barbs and the queen bees. I don't know the name of the stands, but I'm just saying, like, you can't get too involved in it because that's not fair. Because that would be like somebody telling Usher with his singing ass, "Oh, you got your vocals from Billy Graham." That ain't right. You can't do that. That ain't right. Period. Right. They were both amazing female MCs. They paved the way for all of these MCs, female MCs out here today in order for them to make money and make these hits and be number one. You know what I'm saying? You cannot discredit people's talent. I do not believe it. I appreciate Nicki. Oh, if it wasn't for Tony Braxton, you wouldn't have no throat. Well, my throat came from the Holy Ghost. Praise him.
It came from the Holy Ghost.
It came from the Holy Ghost.
It came from the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
And the Holy Ghost. So therefore, she did not give it to me, nor so that means she cannot take it away. As much as I love her and respect her, and she paved the way for all R&B, female artists. Everybody gotta stop this shenanigans, because it's just too much, and I do feel like she was unfairly targeted. It wasn't right. It just wasn't right. It was unnecessarily to say, and I usually agree with Usher because I love Usher, but it was unnecessarily because I just felt like he came after her talent and he just shouldn't have done it.
All right, so Usher, we sentencing you to 2 months, no Valtrex. All right, next thing we have.
If it
all right, so we are going to go ahead and just get into some things really quick. So if you are here with me, we are here, and I'm on the camera, and I'm just going to say, listen, I apologize for any technical difficulties, any ghetto-ness with my camera and my sound, all of that. But what I will say is Tamar said no lies. Tamar knows exactly what she's talking about. And my thing is this, like she just compared her and her sister. Listen, Tamar Braxton has always been compared to Toni Braxton. And at the end of the day, Tamar Braxton is not Toni Braxton. They have their own careers. They have their own sound. They have their own way. My opinion is this, and it's going to stick. And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. But Little Kim, we don't see you. Them thrifty throwbacks may see you, but I don't see you. I see the wigs and I see all of that, what she's talking about, but I don't see anything as far as in stats, we talking female rap. You haven't done no stats for me. You have number ones. Little Nicki Minaj has number ones. You gotta go. Listen, I'm not here to drag nobody, and I'm not here to drag a black woman. But what I will say is, you see time and time again that Nicki Minaj is always being brought up when it's convenient to talk about a celebrity. And my thing is this, Usher, you weren't complaining when you got a verse. You weren't complaining when you were on Billboard. She wasn't a product of Little Kim when. So my thing is this, I don't care, and I'm not one of these bloggers that's finna continue to drag the situation. Claudia Jordan, but you already know what's good. All I will say is that be real, like honestly be real with yourself and say that Nicki Minaj is the high. And speaking, let's go ahead and spill some tea on the little rat on somebody that always has commentary on Nicki Minaj. Now, listen, let's speak about something else. Let's drag, since we on a dragging session. Shout out to That's So Bold. All right, so Remy Ma has been chopped. Felon. Okay, so Felon has been dropped from her label Columbia Records and has and her upcoming album has been scrapped. Excuse me, I can't talk today. So if you go to ColumbiaRecords.com, let's see. Let's pull the receipts. Let's see if we can find Remy. Let's see if we can find her. If we can find you, Felon, then I'm sorry. But I ain't apologizing. Felony. You got a felony, Remy. Remy. I don't want to sign up for no newsletter, but I just want to type in this. Remy Ma. Oh, 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 oh. I see her. I see on her. I see on her. But it don't say. Let's see. I ain't even gonna click on her. But anywho, they said that she got dropped from Colombia. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but listen, hey, it's my business and it's our business. So we're gonna make it our business to say, felon, what type of mother leave her one son over a rack? What type of mother leave her one son over a stack in the name? Hallelujah. All right, so what else? I think that was it. Oh, academics. Let's bring up academics and then I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. Cause we've been on here long enough. All right, so academics finally has something positive to say about Nicki Minaj. Listen to what he had to say. The chipmunk, the one that played a big part in the Nicki Hay train. Let's get into it.
Not necessarily even hit for hit, but let's look at the totality of their careers. I'm sorry, I believe Nicki Minaj has pretty much, she's outpaced any other female rappers. I feel like she could only compete with the dudes right now. I'm sorry.
We need
not necessarily even hit for hit, but let's look at the totality of their careers. I'm sorry, I believe Nicki Minaj has pretty much, she's outpaced any other female rappers. I feel like she could only compete with the dudes right now. I'm sorry.
We need
not necessarily even hit for hit, but let's look at the totality of their careers. I'm sorry, I believe Nicki Minaj has pretty much, she's outpaced any other female rappers. I feel like she could only compete with the dudes right now. I'm sorry.
I had to play it again.
Not necessarily even hit for hit, but let's look at their careers. I'm sorry, I believe Nicki Minaj has pretty much, she's outpaced any other female rappers. I feel like she could only compete with the dudes right now. I'm sorry.
We need
not necessarily.
All right, y'all. So y'all heard that. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna wrap it up like this. Academics was one of the main people a part of the hate train. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I do apologize again for the technical difficulties because you know that we want to be professional in everything that we do, but shit happens. So, we're going to keep the show rolling, and I do apologize about being so late throughout the week because all of this is old to y'all, but it's new to me, okay? So, anyway, make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button and make sure that y'all follow me on all social media and make sure that you tune in to everything that I have coming up, okay? My voice is kind of dry, you guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this show up. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Check out part 1. It's on my channel. If not, it will be up in a few minutes. Also, follow me on all social media, especially follow me on TikTok because I am popping on there, okay? That's my new app. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat, but I'm on TikTok. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much, and thank you to everybody that supports me. Shout out to all of my people, all of my team. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. And we are out. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned with TajTV.
I'm a savage.
Next
I'm that bitch.